It couldn't have rung. It's empty. Remember the conversation between Mia and Maya? Mia told Maya the clock isn't working anymore because she took out the clockwork. Says the French says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Or tsk, tsk. I don't know how it's... Quite a show you're putting on for us, Mr. Wright. You knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, we know that to be false. Yes, we can prove when the clockwork was removed. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Maya's cell phone! Take that! I almost said objection. Woohoo, you have a girly phone! Wait, this isn't my phone. Oh, by the way, if you notice kind of a spike in the sound there, I turned the volume up a little bit because it seemed rather quiet. Order! Order! Defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention! Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Beep! Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is it at again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. Well, of course we have an objection. We know that Larry only made 2 of those clocks. Just evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Well, that evidence is the clock itself. It was made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh! The heart's upside down now. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should die for it! Die! Die! Burn! Death! Give her death! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Scary. Ishmael, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you'd heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard about it, that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Because she was tapping the phone. Have a look at this. Oh, that! Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss May's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of the wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on their phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... the phone! I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for... Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. So I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? I'm not sure if this matters what you ask, but... Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, she has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Oh, I can see you pulled that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I can see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Give over. Way, I say! Way! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Humph. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Well, that sucks. So, where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. What the heck did I just say? Telephone? However, this is a separate crime which has no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Let's call the bellboy as a witness. Maybe that'll give us some ground. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk quite low enough already. Objection! I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Well, we really have no choice but to accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Certainly does look like a bellboy. That much, can't question that. Yes, sir. I procedure assignment in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Geez, it was rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel and the witness for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine'll be finished. Well, I couldn't see a contradiction in the bellboy's testimony, so it's time to press every statement. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. Check in guests, I check out guests. I clean the rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, we will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Hold it! Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How could you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. I wonder what them could be. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought her at 9 on the dot, sir. Hold it! 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Hold it! Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How could you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tee-hee. I like iced coffee exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. An embrasser, something like that. I think it's embrasser or something like that. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. Dead fishy, you could say. I think our Miss May was up to something wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Seems like that's it. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? We gotta protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. Charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Alright, so there are 3 options. You can ask him about any of these and you'll get the same result. So let's ask him about bed making. Bed making. Tell me about making the beds that day. I was wondering what you were going to ask, but bed making? A new low. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. The witness will answer the defense's question. Yes. Well, it was quite like any other day's bed making. I changed the sheets, the pillowcases, and then I proceeded to make the bed. I had to bring pillows for 2, of course, but they're quite light, you see. I see, thank you. Pillows for 2? Bellboy, what did you just say? Eh? Yes, pillows are light, sir. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Objection! I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Oh well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Yes, be not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh! You fool! I've done it, I've won! So yes, I think no matter what you say, he'll always mention something about a second person being in the room. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought him room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May, of course. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ugh! Your Honor, it has been previously revealed Miss April May is tapping the victim's phone, and Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That was all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Alright, so we made it through the first trial. And, Maya still has not been declared guilty. Yeah, it's looking like these trials and investigations are going to be split into 2 parts each. So, yeah. They'll probably be the same way with this trial, I'm assuming. Ah, Maya's a newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know. Yeah, Edgeworth is pretty cool. I like Edgeworth's poses, especially the one where he gets all like flustered and like grits his teeth and stuff like that. Yeah, Maya, you're not off the hook yet, but got a great lead. Got another suspect. Of course, we don't know who that suspect is, but well, yeah, she did tap the victim's phone, which is illegal. Yeah, we gotta find out more about this mysterious man with Miss May. Could have been the one who killed Mia. Yeah, we gotta find him. But anyways, guys. Oh yes, and we also get April May's testimony, but we only get one part of it. Not much good else to do me after all now. Anyways, time to hit the pavement to do some best investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's tough for me to get her free. That's the right attitude, Phoenix. Anyways, guys, this is the end of the first trial. And the next episode of my Let's Play. So, this has been ISmileyzI, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time for the second investigation of Case 2. See you guys then. Have a great day.